Welcome back, fellow fans of Clash of Clans, or if it is your first time here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We've got some amazing top-level strategy that's going to help you out with Clan War Leagues, because thanks to the Dark Looters, I'm hanging out with them this week, both in person here in Poland, and I am visiting their clan, and it's exciting stuff, let me tell you. And it's also what we would call counterintuitive, meaning, would you think that you would have your bottom or one of your very bottom players attack the strongest base of the opposing clan? It seems like it's a bad idea, but in Clan War Leagues, this may be an absolutely key winning strategy, because 2 stars win wars. As of right now, the way the Clan War Leagues are working, and I'm not saying this will be the case in the future in Champions League, but in Masters 1, in almost every case, 2 stars, 2-starring every opponent's base will win you the war. It has been that way in this league and in our own league in easily 90+% of wars. So, what we're talking about here is going for 2 stars with your lower bases against what seems like an incredibly overmatched base. This is Eve Maxi, and he is a giant killer. He is a master at the Town Hall 10 2-star of Town Hall 12s. This adding huge value to your clan. The ability to attack up like this, whether it's 10v11, 11v12, 10v12, 11v12, 2-starring a higher level base. And a lot of clans are saying, oh, let's just attack our mirror. But this is a winning strategy right here. Ladies and gentlemen, get your lower level players, if they can, if they're proficient, if they have the confidence, to go out 2-star the very hardest of 12s, leaving your strongest attackers with the most upgraded troops and heroes to go out and go after slightly softer targets with the chances of picking up a 3-star. And that, well, okay, so that means 2 stars don't really win wars, 3 stars win wars, but, well, we'll see. Again, right now, the scores are showing that 2 stars are usually enough. I again anticipate that as things get tougher, you're going to need more triples, and yes, of course, you are going to get beaten by clans that are throwing up a bunch of 3 stars, especially if you are mismatched. But again, we're not here to talk about the mismatches today. Those will balance out over time and a few seasons. Right now, I wanted to talk about the brilliant Queen Walk strategy that Eve Maxi is using to pick off these exposed town halls. And this is another reason we may see a slight migration of the town hall inward. Not to mention the fact that it houses one of the strongest defenses in the game, the Giga Tesla, especially when upgraded. It makes sense to protect that town hall a little bit more. Eve Maxi, of course, finding the bases that allow him to do this. So you've got a kill squad, usually a Queen Walk, that is going to get in there, get that town hall down, and then very carefully picking off the other outer structures. And check this one out, not just a 50% 2-star, 2/3 of this base has been annihilated by Eve Maxi. This is an attack that many Town Hall 12s would be proud to post a 66% 2-star. So we move on and we check out the rest of Dark Looter's CWL log, and you'll notice this time Eve Maxi went for, well, he actually went for the bottom guy on the Grizz squad, and I was going to show this replay, but then once I got started with the replay, I realized, well, it might not have a whole lot of teaching value to it. So yeah, he did attack up. Technically, he went for a Town Hall 11 as a Town Hall 10. Wasn't exactly a challenge though, but this is, you know, again, what we're going to see in CWL, especially in the early days of these mixed leagues, until the clans have had a chance to sort themselves out. I do have to say, I love the skeleton spells all over the place. Eve Maxi picking up a 3-star, but let's move on and talk more about what we came here to talk about, which is, of course, Town Hall 10s facing Town Hall 12s. So again, Eve Maxi up against it, this time against Futo? Not sure. Anyway, you can see the Town Hall a little bit protected this time, not way out on the outside like sometimes you will see as a gimme Town Hall, but once again, Eve Maxi starting it out with damage in mind. Notice the balloons taking out these archer towers, and that's going to allow units like minions and archers to move in and pick off all sorts of exterior, now unprotected structures. So bottom of the screen and the top right of your screen, free percentage points being worked on. In the meantime, Eve Maxey, of course, has a battle plan to get in and take down this town hall. Slowly but surely, in go the funneling troops. A train passes by the hotel and the Archer Queen goes down with her healers. That's a coconut loon. That is that balloon that is meant to trigger any seeking air mines to keep the valuable healers up. And yes, she's only level 40, so she needs a little help from her rage. That is going to get those healers to heal her up until she gets those Archer towers down. And then, with great patience, Eve Maxey waits for the Archer Queen to move in, taking down the Wizard Tower and the air defense, and going to work on the Town Hall eventually. 26% damage already done on this base. Another rage spell to make sure she can get through it. You'll notice not too severely trapped or Tesla farmed was that Town Hall. Again, that's something that we will likely see in future strategy, and a great freeze spell right here. Check out the freeze, because that Barb King, a big old Barb King, would definitely be a bully. So that poor little level 40 Archer Queen, she gets him down 33%, and now Siege Machine Bowlers on the far right of the base, picking up big percentage points right now. A beautifully placed freeze on two key defenses. Obviously the air defense wasn't doing anything, but again, getting entry and easily 50%. Second star, not even a question. Archer Queen still going strong. There you can see, finally the Teslas do pop up, but not before Eve Maxey has grabbed 60+%, and he's still going strong. The Queen walk, check out the air sweeper actually helping maybe a little bit. Keep those healers out of range of any defenses. Archer Queen finally turning inwards, and now at 68%. A few more structures at the bottom as that Archer Queen is going to stall finally on the Clan Castle troops. But come on, 70%, and we're still going. Eve Maxey at Town Hall 10 is going to grab above 70% on a very well upgraded Town Hall 12 with, of course, the maxed out Eagle artillery. And again, most Town Hall 12s would be happy with an attack like this. Here's a Town Hall 10 showing how it is done. So no doubt with a little practice, your solid 10 or your well upgraded 11 could grab 2 stars on one of these very vulnerable Town Hall 12s, which again could lead to the change of base designs at Town Hall 12 in the long run. But then again, you also have to consider that as we promote up, you're probably not going to see a lot of 10s in wars at Champion 3, 2, and 1. But again, here we go. One more time. Eve Maxey. This time, we're going to watch some things go a little bit wrong. Check out the attack. And yes, the absolute Tesla farm and trapped Town Hall right here. This defensive player really prepared for somebody that thought they might have an easy Town Hall. So, an average player might panic, might wonder, what the heck am I going to do now? Eve Maxey very calmly drops in the Queen and the healers here. Check out all of those air bombs coming in. The rage spell needed right away. More loons coming in with a haste spell on the right-hand side to take out the Teslas. Absolute panic seems like just another day at work as Eve Maxey very calmly wipes all of the defenses out, and now the Archer Queen can go after that Town Hall. A little more help from the balloons as they go in with the haste spell, and sure enough, the first star for that exposed Town Hall is achieved, and Eve Maxey's Queen Walk is going to just barely continue as he hits her ability and keeps her up. But watch carefully as this Queen faces the single target Inferno. Unfortunately, Eve Maxey already used the Queen's ability, and he's got just that one freeze, and it's not enough. Right here with the loons. Check out how close this is. The loons come in, and he's just a fraction of a percentage point short of killing that single target Inferno. That last loon is not going to get there in time. It does take down the single target Inferno, but not before it takes down the Archer Queen, so your Queen Walk is over 23% damage. Now, obviously, if that Queen Walk stays up, we're looking at a 60, 70, 75% 2-star. But Eve Maxey is fine. He is not panicked. He's going to go in with the rest of his attack strategy, picking off unprotected structures. See all of those camps in a row out there? That's about 5%. He's going to go in and take out the key Archer towers, get those long-range defenses out of the way so that he can move other units in. And again, of course, he's got the Siege Machine, Barb King, and a Giant here on the left-hand side to pick up a big chunk of percentage with the bowlers in behind. So 40%, it's getting closer, but he's not there yet. 43, King's Ability and a Poison remain, but every Dark Looter always has a plan B. This is a great idea for anybody who is attacking in CWL, especially because there are no cleanups, there are no scouts. It is just you versus one other base and only one chance. So rather than have your plan B be, hey, another clanmate is going to come clean up this base, no, your plan B needs to lie within your own strategy. If something goes wrong, be prepared to adjust. These guys, I have never seen a Dark Looter panic. These guys are so cool, so calm, so collected, as even when things don't go according to plan, they pull out the victory, and sure enough, a 52% 2-star for a Town Hall 10 versus a Town Hall 12. So thank you so much to the Dark Looters for letting me visit. Thank you guys for watching all the way to the end of the episode. Make sure you stay tuned for more exciting strategy and fun videos. Have a great day. Get out there, be kind to other people, be kind to animals, and I'll see you all back here again tomorrow for more full attacks. And like 3-4 more days until Peter comes back, okay? So just remain calm. He'll be back, unfortunately.